Hello again, everyone. This is me, Nick Michalak, and the excellent Steve Frazier.
Hello again, everybody.
And we are continuing, obviously, our Rambo commentary series with the 2008 film, the fourth film in the franchise that they just called Rambo.
Wait, just Rambo.
Just Rambo.
Not Rambo 4.
Not Rambo 4, not First Blood Part 4.
Rambo. All right.
So, guys, we are watching the extended cut of the film today. So if you have your copy of that, because it's on 4K, it's on Blu-ray, it's on streaming, shouldn't be a problem. But, guys, just to follow along, we are running that version of the film. So you can turn on your subtitles to follow along with us. And you get synced up with the countdown in just a moment. So let's get into it. So in 3, 2, 1, play. 15th anniversary.
Yes. Happy anniversary. Is it bad if I say this one's my favorite?
Nothing bad about it, man.
Maybe I'll reassess in a couple hours when we're done. But I remember the first time I watched this, I was blown away at, well, almost literally, because it's very violent.
They released it in January, which usually isn't a good sign.
Well, sometimes it depends. Action movies,
odd type of thing.
Action movies that come out in January sometimes are really awesome.
Taken.
Well then, we'll just put all that gory live action like that.
Yeah.
This isn't movie footage, folks.
Yeah. It's setting tone, man. We ain't in the goofy 80s no more, man.
Yeah, way to put me in a bad mood, or to kick off the show.
Yeah.
Oh, that cheered me right up.
So yeah, in this cut he renamed it John Rambo.
Which I kind of like more.
Yeah, it's a little bit more distinguished.
Interestingly enough,
follows along from the Rocky Balboa
Rocky
naming.
Balboa, yeah.
You know, apparently they developed and kind of almost greenlit this before that one came out.
But he did these two like back to back, right?
Pretty, yeah. This one right after Balboa. And a couple interesting things. One, they didn't name any specifics or whatnot, but like throughout the 90s, they had ideas batting around to do another one, and nothing really ever clicked for Stallone. And apparently he wasn't originally going to be the director on this film, but whoever... I looked around and couldn't find a name or anything. There was no news stories or anything, but whoever was going to be the original director bowed out of it almost close to a last-minute type of thing, and then Stallone was almost in a crisis. What am I going to do? And then he kind of... Even though the cast and the whole thing kind of like just adopted like a direct Rambo mindset to directing the film. Almost a guerrilla type of... mentality towards making it happen.
What do you do with the snakes after you catch them?
I'm sure we'll find out. Probably nothing too kind.
I mean, I guess you could eat them. I've never had snake. I've heard it's good, though. Not even sure what kind of snake it is when people say they've eaten snake. I would assume it's like a boa or something, thick.
Yeah, not a rattle.
Not a rattle. Well, maybe.
Not a garden snake, yeah.
Right. Crazy how you get Stallone, and he's just Stallone.
Yeah.
You put a little bandana on him, yep. Headband, you're done. Rambo.
It's nice and thick here, but not in an overblown, ripped to shreds type of way. It feels like a working man's physique.
Old man Rambo.
Yeah.
Strong enough to pull that bow, though.
Oh, yeah.
Those are tough.
Yeah. And Brian Tyler, because Goldsmith passed away in, I think it was '04.
Really?
So Brian Tyler was a big fan of Goldsmith's work, so he brought all of Goldsmith's themes into the film, because if you didn't have those themes, all that stuff, it just wouldn't sound right. Because they didn't have it even in the trailers. They were using like rock songs and shit.
Oh, sure.
Which rubbed me the wrong way. Because you just hear the Long Road theme and everything. It's so good. And he's kept debating for a while, because I wanted to get one of the Rambo scores, but like a lot of them are much more like the big expanded editions. They're like $30 or something else like that. So I settled on getting this one just so I could have some version of those themes. And he did a really fantastic job. So Stallone, I think he brought him over to at least the first Expendables film too. So he's worked with him a few times, and he brought him over for Last Blood as well. And I think it was an author there, Morel. I think he said that this film was the most accurate depiction of the character he originally wrote.
Including the original?
Including the original. Main differences we get between the theatrical cut, because Stallone approves both versions. He didn't get kind of cock-blocked or anything like that doing the theatrical version. Just like after he did the theatrical cut, which was a lot more of a leaner, straightforward action film. A lot of people say it's a lot better paced in that regard, but he kind of, after a while, kind of thought back on it and decided he wanted to reintegrate a lot more of the character moments in the thing. Because the theatrical cut, there's a lot more minimal Rambo dialogue. He doesn't speak as much. This one's a little bit more introspective and fleshes out the depth of the characters more.
The cadence on that guy talking is just tremendous.
Yeah.
Michael Burnett. Oh, I was like, isn't that the guy that created Survivor? That was Mark Burnett.
Oh.
I was like, did they have the actual, like, a character named after him, like a real person? It's a decent premise.
Yeah. And where they're picking up with Rambo here is like, okay, at the beginning of 3, he was in Thailand. And now he's back in Thailand, so it all kind of fits together geographically.
Right. He, he wanted to stay.
Yeah. So Julie Benz, she was in Saw 6, and she was in Punisher Warzone around this time. Doing a couple of things for Lionsgate.
Yeah, she had a cup of coffee with the big time.
Yeah.
Coffee. Yeah. Is that the one where he had the little creamers?
No.
Oh, that was...
Cream rises to the top.
Yeah, the cream rises to the top. All right, you're right. With a little...
Oh, yeah. It's all about Steamboat, though.
That doesn't answer the question, sir. I feel like this area of the world is very beautiful, but also dangerous.
Oh, yeah, severely.
Not that guy. Gotta figure out where the landmines are somehow, right? Might as well make people find them. There's a lot of, like, stereotypes in this kind of movie. Oh, goodbye. But I don't hate him. Like, this general guy or whatever he is, the boss. I don't know. There's something about him that I just love.
It was the interesting thing because this guy was actually one of the real life rebels going against guys like that over in Burma.
Oh, really?
But he knew kind of doing this film in that kind of context had a certain danger to it because things swirl around. It can endanger your family and your loved ones, stuff like that. But he felt like one of the main reasons why they're highlighting this conflict in this film is because Stallone felt like with First Blood, we really did kind of bring a lot of attention to that sort of veteran issue going on at the time, and they really wanted to do something else like that with this film. So kind of highlight this very gross and dangerous and bloody conflict going on in this kind of third world country of some sort, in this sort of like corner of the world most of Western culture doesn't know much about, and bring some attention to it.
If you just say no, the movie's over. I think he doesn't care is an incorrect generalization.
I mean, it's a consistent arc of the character where it's like he's kind of like he's put himself out on the line. He's done things for his country and for other people and kind of put himself out there, and he feels kind of abandoned by the world, so he kind of abandons the world himself.
Right. Makes sense. This reminds me of some of those scenes in Platoon.
Mm-hmm.
They just go into the village and, kill people, and it's like...
Raid the whole thing.
Right. Just because they happen to be, Vietnamese or whatever.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah. Like, oh, you don't look like me, you're the bad guy.
Sure.
Granted, this is some sort of, civil war.
Yeah.
But we've got ourselves a heel.
Oh, yeah.
Or an antagonist.
Yeah.
Or,
Something to vilify.
we still don't have an objective yet.
Yeah.
But my guess is that guy's going to be the opposition.
Oh, yeah.
Again, putting everything into screenwriting terms, as we are wont to do on this program.
Yeah.
Well, that was easy. I wish I could, be handy. I'm not handy.
Hmm.
I can't tinker. I also don't like being out in the rain.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Even when it's warm, it's fine. It's just, I have to dry my hair, and
Yeah.
it's the whole thing. That's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great line of dialogue.
yeah. He knows his character inside and out, totally.
I definitely lean more to his side of the argument, by the way.
Sure.
He is really good at this
Yeah.
character, isn't he?
Just that rings through with every beat he's been through the entire franchise.
Interestingly enough, in our previous commentary for we were finished up the newest Halloween trilogy, as you know, but the people at home might not.
Sure.
And we were discussing how those three films have nothing to do with each other, and each one feels like a completely different entity.
Yeah.
And even though some of these movies feel like different entities,
Tonally different. They kind of loosen up
but
second and third ones.
the character is so the same.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And
Yeah, and even if the direction and the tone gets a little wonky, gets a little out there to a certain degree, Stallone's really maintained integrity with the character. He's never changed the characterization, just the trappings. You just compare these two iconic roles. I mean, Rocky's kind of a underdog optimist character, and he's kind of nihilistic.
yeah. And at this point in life, he'd written 10 movies with just those two characters.
Yeah.
I've yet to write one movie, let alone 5+ with one character. Not to mention the other 20 he wrote.
Yeah. I mean, just out of those two franchises, they probably made $1 billion collectively.
Probably. Not that he did, but
No, but just saying
grossed.
successful.
Stallone knows how to write a movie. I guess is the point of that.
Yeah.
Now we've also set up this Burnett guy as a heel character.
Oh, a little abrasive, a little hard against Rambo because he's been so, cold-hearted to a degree. But she's been able to kind of have these moments with Rambo to see a little bit more context for the guy and try to relate to him more. Mm-hmm.
It is pretty over there, though. I mean, from what I've seen in, I assume that they filmed this somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, it was pretty close on there. See, these are the best Rambo subtitles you've had yet.
Yeah, some of the other ones
three
were a
little wonky.
This one's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah.
I like the little hat thing the guy in the front's got.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they call those hats, but I like it.
Look like a Raiden.
Yeah, something. That kind of pointy...
Straw hat.
Right,
deal.
yeah, something. I don't know. It's like a dreidel for your head.
Mm-hmm.
How terrifying would this be?
Oh, yeah. Come across like a band of pirates, mercenaries, whatever the
Or-
case is.
Or, I mean, even if it's locals. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know what the locals are all
Oh,
about.
yeah. I like that. Little. She looks back at him.
Oh.
Yeah, they want something else than
Nah,
money, man.
yeah, they don't want money.
You know, I like the fact in the moment is like he's not listening to Rambo's not listening to the guy there, not listening to Michael. He's listening to Sarah.
Well, yeah, because they've built a rapport.
Right.
Is he supposed to understand what they're saying? I guess he does.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are women not allowed?
Well, I'm sure they want to do something very
Oh, I see.
awful to her. Mm-mm.
Well, John Rambo's certainly not going to let that happen.
Oh, fuck no. Very good casting on these guys. They got some very intimidating, strong looks. And they got nothing. Shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh.
Although, what do you mean what'd you do? Yes.
Oh.
Get him.
Oh.
Funny how he changed his tune real quick, didn't he?
Right.
That you've now put his life in danger, though.
Alright. You could definitely feel like Michael, he's more principle based. She's much more compassion based.
I'm curious why the other pirates back at the bar
Yeah, haven't
didn't.
roused up a little
Right,
bit.
yeah. Unless the insinuation is that those were the only ones, but
Debatable.
I don't know if I buy that.
Nah, debatable.
Great atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Little river boat excursion.
Mm-hmm.
I'd want to go fishing. Never know what you're going to pull out of there. Some kind of river monster.
Yeah.
You ever watch the show River Monsters?
No.
It's on the Discovery Channel. It's awesome. Go ahead.
Like you can feel so much in performance that Rambo doesn't relish doing those types of things.
Right.
He doesn't like having to go and do it, but because it's such a trigger thing in him.
And it's a necessary evil.
It's a necessary evil, and it's one of those things like he comes back around to. Is like this is one of the only things he's actually good at doing and such like that. So the emotional weight and everything he's dealing with. I mean, just in a shot like that, you can feel it. I'm talking about good looking shots.
I would like them to held on that one a little
more. Huh?
Yeah, give me a scope of the lay. I mean, look at that,
Yeah.
Jesus!
Yeah, I mean,
Like, don't you want to go there?
yeah, I mean, in terms of like filming conditions, it was not much. Because the first time it was all cold and rainy. Now it's all just like heat and humidity and just horrible. I mean,
Well, I imagine on the river,
I think it was
yeah.
like 110 degrees or something. It was rough going for everyone. But one of the things Stallone kind of pep talk everyone towards was that, yeah, I know you're hurting, you're tired, you're exhausted, stuff like that. But film is forever. Whatever you put into the film today is going to last forever, and in 10, 20 years you're going to look back on it saying, man, if I just put in that little extra effort.
Yeah.
Just that little, I mean, he had such a great perspective on things. And it probably comes from maybe stuff he's looked back on the past like, oh man,
I wish I'd have
maybe
just
if I
gone
done something more there, or something else like that.
Yeah, what do you do with a boat full of dead pirates?
Just burn it.
The style is very different,
Yeah.
I think. The quick editing.
Well, it's still very coherent.
Right. It's not so quick that you can't tell what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Which we've seen plenty of times before.
Mm-hmm. And that's the old knife he had in the previous two films, so he's tossing that out. Because I think that's an actually added bit for this cut. They didn't have that in the theatrical. Basically tossing like the last remnants of what he used to be and just like, I'm not doing this again.
Guy plays a banjo about as well as I do.
Oof.
Ah, the old one leg. I find it noble that people would go on trips such as these.
Yeah.
Oh, boom. I don't know how I feel about it being under the umbrella of religion, though.
Hmm.
Like it feels more. Wow, body parts flying everywhere. It feels more self-serving under the guise of religion than it does helpful to the people that.
Right.
You don't know if they believe what you believe.
Right.
And now you're translating your religion into their language.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's like, I don't know, go out because you want to help.
Yeah.
Oh. Well then. There are just arms and legs going everywhere here.
Yeah.
And wow, shit.
Yeah.
And people being just assassinated.
Yeah.
Was that a baby they just threw? Excuse me. This is nuts. That's a great scene there. The wide shot.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What were you
If I'm
saying?
not mistaken, I think this film gained the Guinness Book of World Records body count record.
Oh, really?
I think so.
That was a really great shot. The bullet coming through the kid as he was holding him from the back. Like you put a squib on the kid's back and stuff. That was awesome. I love this guy just smokes his cigarettes with his sunglasses on.
It was noted to have 221 acts of violence, over 108 deaths depicted in the film.
Now,
that's for Rambo 3.
Oh, excuse me.
Which means this film probably outdid that one.
How do you even count, though? Like, do you have to like go frame by frame
I don't know.
count the bodies?
It seemed very recent, so. Earned that accolade in 1990. I swear that this one outdid it. I swear it did.
This one doesn't seem to have as much of a message as the others. Like, it's not as preachy.
Right.
It's more that...
It's more exposing you to...
Right, like guilt. It's like...
This stuff that's happening elsewhere in the world to kind
Right.
of bring attention to a cause.
As opposed to making you feel one way or another about...
Right. A more political issue.
Right.
This is more of a humanitarian type of thing.
Now, we were to assume that Rambo was far away from the town, right? He didn't hear any of that?
He went all the way back to the port he was at the start of the film.
Love that we still get a little Krenna in there.
Yeah, because I think Krenna passed in 2003. And there was the idea of bringing the character back but recasting with James Brolin. But
I don't like that.
Stallone felt differently about it, and
archival footage is better.
Yeah. And that's from the alternate ending of the first film.
Oh, right.
Rambo shooting himself and committing suicide. So that's a good place to put it into as a dream sequence, because you don't have to be canonical with a dream. I mean, in this story, this might have been the only place you could put Trotman in, as like the guy coming out of the woodwork to kind of relay this information, but it would seem a little shoehorned in there.
I don't know if Krenna would have been the right person for this.
Right. It would have been would have required it being too big of a scene and kind of maybe bog it down a little too much. Because now the character's got to catch up on 20 years of what's been going on.
Did he say that the other people, they're like the government's going to go with? Or whoever to go, like, rescue?
Well, more or less, they're setting in like a mercenary team, and they just need someone to get them
to there. Yeah. I always thought it'd be interesting to try to be a blacksmith and, pound hot metal into something. I bet it's not as easy as they make it look on TV.
Okay. Buried in IMDb trivia, says highest body count of any Rambo film at 466.
Shut up. 466.
That's what it says here. That seems plenty high, but we're getting mowed down left and right in this film, man.
Yeah, Krenna in that spot would have been bad.
Yeah.
Too much.
It would have been
too like trying to recall the past.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
It would have been way too much of a scene. And I like the fact that, okay, if Krenna's gone, let the character rest, too.
Yeah. That's a bad tattoo.
I like this guy, man.
Would you like him as much if he didn't have an accent?
Accent helps. Graham McTavish, really good, man.
Well, that Graham McTavish is such an Australian name.
It's gotta be. Which is verify. We're very cropped up from. Yeah, he's from Scotland, so he's definitely swinging the accent somewhere else.
Sometimes he sounds British.
Yeah, well, he's swinging between British and Australian.
Yeah.
I just like it because he's just a no bullshit character. He might be a dick, but at least he's upfront about it. He's not making any bones about like,
right.
I'm here to get fucking paid. I don't give a fuck about anything else.
And he doesn't give a shit if he looks stupid in a scarf either.
No.
100 degrees? Fuck you, I'm wearing a scarf.
It's good.
Rambo's gonna kill him.
Should need kind of a saucy kind of dick bag in a certain way, you know?
Yeah. This is supposed to be character building?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm glad we didn't go around to the entire boat and learn about everybody.
I was going to say, because, like I said, I don't know if I actually watched the theatrical cut, but everyone says it's just a much sharper, leaner version of the film. Little moments like that probably are less prevalent.
What's the runtime on this movie?
1:38, hour 38 or so. So we're a little dancing around our midpoint.
Yeah, I was gonna say is the midpoint him taking the people into the other group, but maybe it's the other group getting dropped off.
It's really got to be the point where Rambo charges into battle.
Oh, when he goes,
guys got ambushed, I think.
Right, that makes sense.
It's got to be that point. So it might be a little
askew,
a little off.
That's unlike him. He's usually pretty spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, this gentleman doesn't know the legacy
Right.
of Jonathan Rambo.
Yeah, he just thinks he's some dude on the fucking river here. First thing is, who really would? I mean, the guy's been out of Western civilization for like a quarter of a century.
Right. I'm not blaming him. I'm not. That was just me being funny.
Yeah. We're just making clarification. I wonder how much is set dressing and stuff that that was just there.
Right. I am curious how much stuff, like if you walked into the jungle in Vietnam, what's in there?
Yeah.
Are there just planes that have been there for 40 years? 50 years?
I bet there are. Probably someone's made a hut out of it or something.
Oh, yum. Flies.
Yeah. Oh, what, a bison or something?
Looks like a... No, it's not a bison, but it's a... I don't know what it is.
It's a big old rotted piece of meat right now.
Can you imagine the smell?
Oh, my Lord almighty. That's why he's got the scarf, man.
I'm glad they said that. I hope they pay it off. The bugs, Jesus Christ. I can't imagine the smell.
I mean, even them during the production, they got to figure out something that's going to attract the flies to make it work on the screen.
Right.
It's like that rotted pig in like Dream Warriors or some shit.
Right. But that was an actual rotted pig.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine the production crew went around and said, hey, you got any dead bodies? You just throw them out in the heat. Like, I want to throw up just thinking about being the smelling.
Yeah.
What a fun game. Now you could look and see where he threw it. What do they want him to turn around and go back?
There we go. Oof.
What a lowly... Oh, nice! Right to the face.
Oh, right to the head. Right onto the mine.
The little pieces flopping into the water. Can we talk about how much it would hurt to get hit by an arrow? I like that camera shot.
Yeah.
The tracking of the arrow all the way across.
Right up to the eyeball. Great. Oof. That's a line.
There's your midpoint.
That's a Rambo line.
There's
right
your
there.
midpoint right there.
Sure he hasn't seen that look before. Oof.
It's like camp. She's like, it's hot on this set.
Uh-huh. Not to act that
You don't have
much.
to act, right. Just a general state of misery.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely exciting in that, you know, like it's not like you're just watching and you don't really care and it's like a body count movie.
Yeah.
Like
More like 3 you're talking about.
right. This one, I don't know. It's like the odds are against them and you know they're going to win, but how many are going to die on the way?
Yeah.
Like what's the logistics?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah.
This movie is fun. In a lot of ways, I think it's more fun than the previous two.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you've got some like realistic stakes. Everything feels like it's dreadfully dangerous.
Well, they've set up the bad guys to really be bad guys.
Yeah. They're not comical. They're not cartoony. They're not even like built up as like even a really good action movie villain. They're just like realistic, scary people
Almost too realistic. It almost feels like a documentary.
to a degree.
Bridge on the River Kwai here. Oh, old school. Are these prisoners
I'm
up
guessing
there?
so. Yeah. Beaten and abused and
Right, like
violated.
get up there and put on a show.
It's such good filmmaking. I mean, Stallone knows the geography you have to establish with everything, where everyone's going and what the objective is.
Like, even if we don't have the full layout,
Yeah.
we at least understand the scope of,
Yeah.
like,
Where everyone's spreading out
Right.
towards who's Rambo's going after the captives. The other guys are kind of scoping out all the little alcoves or whatnot here and there where just keeping an eye on the perimeter to a degree. Ugh. Mm-hmm.
Near the pigs. Well then.
Scarf is multifunction. Now it's like it's a hood or whatnot.
Sure.
And you are criticizing it.
I was.
It's very smart now, isn't it? Covers him from the bad stink in the wasteland. Now he's covered from the rain.
What a great idea to have a scarf. I like those hats. Mm-hmm. I don't know what kind of hat you call that, but like even the good guys have them.
Yeah.
I'd also argue that the movie doesn't work as well if it's not raining.
Yeah, you need that atmosphere. That kind of... it creates an extra cover for
right.
To a certain degree.
Right. Oh, let the orgy begin here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Was that supposed to imply something extra nefarious?
I'm guessing so. I'm probably gonna just beat this kid or something. I don't know. Oof.
That's
Ooh.
awesome. Awesome. Right to the gullet. I can't imagine what that would smell like either. All the pig shit
Oof.
in the rain.
Oh. It's not a smell-o-vision film. No.
Thank Christ. What's supposed to be happening when all the alarms go off?
And we'll find out here. Probably taking out the
Lookouts.
watchtower guards so they can make a move here and there, so they're just coordinating by clockwork.
I know everybody set their watch to go off at a certain time, though. I don't remember what was supposed to happen. At least we have proper subtitles on this one.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Now you gotta get it.
Oh, excuse me. I love they call him Boatman. It's like condescending yet hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, that was what the watches were for. 15 minutes and they're out.
I figured that was probably the deal. Kind of curtail the self-righteousness.
Great lines.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
He literally ripped the man's throat out
Yeah,
with his hand. The red smoke bomb really makes this ominous.
Something.
Ominous, yeah. And what I like about it, too, is that, we spent a little more than half setting this up to get to this point. And now, he rescued her. Now they gotta get out.
Yeah.
So... Whoa!
Nice. Took his head off.
There's no saying that everybody that's gotten that far is now gonna live.
Oh, yeah.
So, again, it creates another layer of, excitement.
First you had to jump into the fire. Now you have to outrun the fire.
Right. So pretty. Doesn't look like that many of them made it out.
Jeez, hard to believe this. Same cinematographer shot this and the fourth Final Destination movie. The worst one of the bunch. It looked like artificial garbage.
Well, that, I guess, is a credit to Stallone as a director.
Oh, yeah. I mean... this is pretty... At this point in time, you're getting pretty thick into like the shaky cam, Paul Greengrass, headache-inducing nonsense. It's not here. Stallone knows he's a consummate filmmaker. He knows what works.
But it's contemporary along those lines, though.
Yeah.
Even though it's not as nauseating, it's still modern enough technique.
Yeah. He knows how to capture clear, concise images, but still move between them fast enough to maintain that energy, but not lose the geography or the coherence of the scene.
Oh, no throat. Girl's gone. Guy's got no throat.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
We still got about 4 dozen guys. And a couple dogs.
And vehicles.
Move fast. To a degree you can move faster, but once you hit this muddy, rough terrain, you're back on foot. Oh, there you go. Your landmine deal.
And that gives away their position.
Yeah. And creates a wounded guy that gotta figure out what to do with.
Is that the Jesus guy?
I think that was McTavish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah, Scarf Man.
the Scottish Aussie?
Yeah. Yeah, whoever did Gorefix on this thing, god damn.
Wonder if it was my buddy Greg Nicotero.
If I can find it or not.
I doubt it, but...
See if I can dig up anything quick. Probably not him, but maybe it's someone we have a clue about. Is anyone recognizable?
Well, whoever it is did a
Bravo.
great job.
Bravo, yes. Furthermore, this freaking conditions they were in, too. Make sure all the jelly or whatnot you're working with. You turn it into mush. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's going to do the old end around?
A little bit. He's going to drive them off.
I like the subtitles don't even tell you what language he's speaking.
Yeah.
It just says speaking in a foreign language.
Sure. He's carrying that cloth so he can drive the dog scent.
He's a smart guy, that Rambo.
Tyler's doing a good job in the score here. A nice orchestra with the percussion going on. It's good stuff. Oh, he's got a mind.
It was
too.
a nice way there to tie it in for geography's sake.
Yeah.
That he is tying it to that wreckage that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
To give the audience a sense of, oh, I know where they are.
Yeah.
We have no idea where the fuck
Right,
they are.
right.
But that little thing was just enough to make the audience go, oh,
Yeah.
I know where we are. You're close. Like, how do they do that?
Yeah. smart filmmaking, man.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
There's so many directors who just don't think about these things. And it goes back to Die Hard when McClane's up there on the roof or whatnot, and he goes by the pin-ups of the girls and whatnot.
Right.
It just gives you that little touchstone so you can move around and reconnect where you are in the story. It's great, great stuff. Yeah, Claymore's going way out there.
Whoa.
Put a little digital work on that, but still.
Look good, though.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-oh. Duck.
Yeah?
Did they really make that big of a boom?
I have no idea.
I didn't think they did. I mean, that looked like a nuclear bomb.
I mean, even in a shot like that where they're running around, it's not even a steady cam, it's still handheld, but they hold the shot out wide enough so you're not just kind of like grabbing a whole bunch of jumbled up nothing.
Right. Oh yeah, sniper guy, schoolboy, got it.
It's a big old cannon he's got.
No shit. It always amazes me that the characters in these movies all wear long pants in the summer, in the hot.
Well, in this case, I mean, either you wear long pants or you wear short pants, you're gonna get eaten alive by all the bugs.
Well, that's true. That's true. And I guess they're military, so it's like uniform.
Yeah. You gutless fuck, you fucking pussy.
It's like Kincaid of Southeast Asia.
Well, that's McTavish's character throwing out the insults, man. It's like he's got a fucked up leg and got no guns. They still call him a piece of shit.
He really only has a piece of a leg hanging off there.
Oh yeah, he ain't got much left, man. Oh, here we go.
Great shot.
Now it gets real, man.
Because he's got the little eye black on. That's where it makes him...
Oh, there we go.
He basically cut his head off.
Oh
shit.
Hey, man. Oh.
Now we got Rambo.
Fucking Christ.
There's Rambo. Oh, through both of them. Nailed them both.
Yeah.
That guy just fell out with no head. This is tremendous.
Just double check. This is an unrated cut.
Oh, there goes the knee. Yes.
Not to say the theatricals that... Actually, I think Stallone cut some stuff out that was... Cut a little gore out here and there, but fuck all, man. It's like you couldn't have gotten away with this 20 years beforehand. 88? Fuck no, man.
I wonder if this is one of those like Braveheart where they got the amputees and then...
Potentially, I mean.
Like, you know, blew off their fake legs and such.
Oh. You've been waiting. So you've been waiting 4 films for this, man.
You don't get any better than this.
Oh, shredding dudes, man. Oh.
I just can't stop smiling. I realize it's carnage and death.
Oh, yeah.
But it's enjoyable as fuck.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've built up these soldiers and everything. It's just like fucking awful. They're just this disgusting, horrible people. Of course you want to see this.
Oh, here come the big bullets.
Oh, yeah.
How does he know how to work that gun?
I don't know, man. He's gonna figure it out.
Oof.
No fire stunts here, man.
Tony Caesar. He'd be proud.
Yeah, he would be.
Oh no. Here come 100 pirates. And there they go.
Oh my God. Credit on the stunt people you got on this thing, man. They're sharp.
Everything about this is sharp.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I remember this main bad guy
Oh, he gets it real bad.
being anticlimactic, though. Maybe I'm wrong.
We'll see. We'll see.
Because, I mean, we've built it up now.
Yeah. It's,
We need it to be epic.
Yeah.
Oh,
flame.
shit.
Now we get flame.
Bye-bye boat. That would hurt so bad.
Yeah, he got all hit.
Oh, Sinji. He's cooked. The gun literally chopped down a tree.
Oh my God. It shot them guys down is what it did. Oh my Lord.
I almost went through the camera lens.
Oh, it went right
Love
through
it.
their head.
I love the splattering on the
Oh my
lens.
God.
Kaboom!
Shit. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Now I'm remembering.
Oh, there's this theme, man. Oh, disemboweled.
The guts just pouring out of the man.
yeah. And
Well, that picture was worth 1,000 words. Now, did her husband live out of all this? Jesus Christ.
But he did have to resort to violence to a certain degree. He kind of like...
He saved a guy.
Well, it's just the fact that, like, before it was like...
He wouldn't do it, right?
He wouldn't have done it worth a damn. He wouldn't have even justified it. And I was like...
I get it.
Once you get into the reality of the situation, your context and your worldview is going to change.
Don't tell me he's not jacked.
He's probably running on adrenaline, man. He ain't feeling much.
Just saying, you were like, he doesn't have that great of a body.
Yeah. But he's thick.
thicker than I'll ever be. All of this would have been avoided if they just didn't go.
Sure.
At the beginning.
Yes.
Think about how many people have died. 465, or whatever you said.
Something.
All because they wanted to go give medicine to Jesus.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I hate to say I told you so, lady.
Yeah.
But that look right there says I told you so.
Yeah. This is going to be a little bit of an alteration Stallone made for this version coming up. This. In the theatrical, he just turns and walks away.
She's a pretty good actress.
Oh, yeah.
I like the hand better.
I like the hand better. It feels like it opens the character up again. It feels like he's moving forward past something.
Oh, like he's back in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Although that doesn't really look like Arizona, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It probably is. I've never been, so who am I to say? Never mind. Shut up, Frazier. This is Dad's place?
Yep. Family farm.
This really would have been the perfect way to end it.
Absolutely.
The franchise.
100%. This is just...
Because it basically ends the way the first one started.
Yeah.
Him walking down the road with his duffel.
Mm-hmm. And bring him back home.
But no.
Yeah.
I think we're going to cover the fifth one, right?
Yeah, we'll get there.
Ray Guy. I went to school with a guy named Ray Gallegos. It wasn't him, though. But I had a friend named Ray Gallegos in high school.
Yeah, I listen to this track all the time on the soundtrack.
Oh, do you?
Tyler hit it on the money. Chad Stahelski, he's the guy who's directing the John Wick films now.
Oh, really?
He's been Keanu Reeves' stunt double. He worked on The Crow. Magnificent stunt coordinator.
And now he's a director.
Yeah, yeah. So no wonder it's so damn good. Look at all those stunt people.
A lot of them.
A lot of names you don't recognize. You probably can't pronounce
No, they're all
Probably can't pronounce any of them right.
locals.
And then additional stunts. Half the credits are stunt people.
Thailand, yeah. So that makes sense.
The shot's still going on, man.
He's still walking, yeah.
Still walking.
That's tremendous.
Yeah.
Like, for Stallone just to set up a camera and be like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm just going to walk the whole time.
I mean, it was like on a crane. It was going up from the ground level. I don't know, 30 feet in the air now? Stunning.
And it just keeps going.
Oh, yeah. He's a professional, man. He ain't gonna cut it short.
Well, he knows he's got to be like, okay, I need 7 minutes of walk for the
I
credits.
gotta get up to that corrugated metal shack up there. And I'll set off a flare or something.
And if the credits don't last that long, speed them up.
Yeah. Just an insane movie, man.
I think it's my favorite. I mean, the first one is so good for so many reasons.
I mean, for me, the first film is one of the best action films ever made. This is right up near it, man. It really does make the second and third films look cartoony.
Yeah, like they make them look bad.
Yeah. and shows that Stallone is a fucking beast. As an actor, as a filmmaker.
I don't know how, if you don't know that by this point in his career,
right.
You're just an idiot.
Right. Well, there's a lot of credits.
There are a lot of credits.
We got 8 more minutes of credits.
No. Do we need to go the whole time? Do we have to go the whole time?
Oh, God, no. He's still walking.
Is he going to make it down?
He's gonna walk all the way into the mountains, man.
I don't know. We don't have anything else to say.
We don't have much of anything else to say on this thing. I mean...
I don't know if we've ever shut it off before the credits were over, but...
No, we haven't.
We're only 150-some in. We might as well start somewhere.
We're thinking about doing a cliffhanger commentary on its 30th anniversary this year.
Now, how many Stallone films have we done now?
Well, we've done Expendables. We've done now 4 Rambo films. Me and Trent did Cobra.
We did
Over the Top.
Over the Top.
So we got
So you and I have done 6.
A good catalog, yes.
With Cliffhanger possibly coming later this summer. If you've made it this far into the commentary and you're still watching, put in the comments section.
Well, he's rounding the corner.
Rounded the corner.
He's going to hide behind that freaking tree now.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you want to see Cliffhanger.
Yes.
As a commentary.
Yes.
And we'll know if you write yes Cliffhanger in the comments, then we know you've watched the whole thing.
Yes.
All hour and 35 minutes.
It's a rolling film. They didn't freeze frame yet. See if he comes out at the other end.
He might.
We're just...
That's where the house is back there, right? So he's going to the house.
Watch the Stallone in the background.
Oh, they're going black.
We gotta run out of film. Ran out of film.
Don't change the reel.
Thamanoon.
Tana what?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. They're a team.
Yeah.
You get one, you get the other. You can't go backwards. Or KO. Either way.
Sure, it works. It does work both ways.
It's going to employ him that way on the next Rocky film.
Yes, yeah.
Okay here, KO over there.
That makes sense. All right, what are we doing?
Oh, we're running out of. We got 5 more minutes.
No, we can't go 5 more minutes. Can we?
5 more minutes.
Do we have to?
Chug it along.
I don't know what to say.
The goofiest part of the whole commentary is we ran on things that talk about over the credits.
Well, it's not like we can even make fun of these names because they're all foreign.
Yeah, it's not fair.
I mean, Owen K.
Yeah.
Owen K was like the greatest
combination.
Right, ever in the history of movie credits. So, whatever. That's it. It's a mic drop. Oh boy! All right. Well, what do we got coming up next?
We got to do Dark Knight Rises. That's gonna be
Dark Knight Rises. That's gonna be
a
shit show. We're gonna start up the Living Dead films.
Yeah, franchise legacy.
I'm still trying to get you to watch Leprechaun for St. Patrick's Day. Jennifer Aniston. I mean, come on. So, possibly Cliffhanger.
Tell us what you want to see. the viewer interaction portion of the commentary. Just throw it out there, throw it back at us.
That is the longest last name I've ever seen in my life.
Laura Sue Thorne. Thorne. Warren
He's
Thorne.
evil. He's evil.
Oh, just Joe. Joe.
Joe. Hold on. This might be the longest last name I've ever seen in my life.
Lee Laura
some meat
porn
porn.
pan.
Porn pan.
We're not even that loopy right now. It's not that late at night.
Oh my god. Oh, this is the best. And the worst.
It's not like we were recording like Jason Goes to Hell and it was like fucking 11:30 at night. We're not that long in the night.
Why are there so many credits?
So many credits. Speed them up.
No shit. Oh
when
my
it costs
god.
$50 million, how much you pay these people if you have these many folks on it?
We gotta be pushing the end, dude. Come on.
We got 3 minutes.
Seriously?
3 minutes. Well, this film made about 100. It cost about 50. Got back about 110, which I think is about the same as Last Blood took at the box office. If I can dig it up here. Last Blood brought in 91 million off of 50 million, so it's a little thinner on the returns.
And I know we're going to get to it, but since we still have minutes left to kill,
might as well preview something.
I think the general consensus is that Last Blood is a fine movie, but it doesn't feel like a Rambo movie.
No, it doesn't.
It's a fine action movie all on its own.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd have just called it, Mexican Adventure or whatever.
Or the Mexican word is for revenge.
Yeah.
Or bloodbath.
Yeah. It's just not a Rambo movie. So, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're into the songs. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. I have to research it because there was an extended version of Last Blood released outside of the United States in weird countries and whatnot. They put in like an extra 10-minute prologue to the film that they cut out of like the UK and the US version. So I don't know if they put that out on disc or anything. So
that's weird.
Figure that out.
Interesting.
Funny enough, the promotional image for it up on Netflix right now is from a scene that's only in that version, but they're not showing that version of the film on Netflix.
Oh, I love when that happens.
It's a shot with Stallone with a cowboy hat on in the rain, so we'll get to it.
Hey, the credits are over.
Over.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Good night.